Band members' ages range from 17 to senior, and their musical experiences have continued throughout their lives. Much of it passed down to them from earlier generations of working people. Their songs deal with the daily lives of Celtic travelers, immigrants, and residents of Boston in the early days.
接下来就让我们掌声有请波士顿流浪者乐队为我们带来精彩的表演。Time is for the Boston Rovers， 有请。
First song we're going to do is called The Mermaid. It was Friday morning when we set sail, and we were not so far from land. When the captain spied the mermaids away, made the long and last dinner. Raise your fire!
Was he? Oh, I have friends in Beijing town, and they don't give a penny for me.
And the ocean waves do roar,
and the stormy winds do blow,
and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down. One more time. sea, and the ocean waves to roar, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors are skipping down the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below.
Well, thank you very much.
So we're going to play some French-Canadian tunes. We live in the Boston area, hence the name Boston Rovers, and close to Boston is the French Canada region of Quebec. These are 3 tunes from Quebec up in Canada. We love this kind of music. It's French, and I'll be singing a little bit of French for those of you who might know a little bit of French.
was wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you. This next song is a song about the subway in Boston, Massachusetts, where we're from. We have a wonderful subway system here in Beijing. My son and I enjoyed it today. Went up to the Olympic Village and really enjoyed using the subway. Well, there's a subway in Boston as well. It's one of the oldest subway systems in the United States. And this is a song called Charlie on the MTA. MTA stands for Massachusetts Transportation Authority. And so that's why it says MTA, it's shorter.
Very official sounding.
And this song is about a fellow who gets on the train, but with not enough money, and he can't get off. Well, let me tell you the story of a man named Charlie on this tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife, and family went to ride on the MTA. Well, will he ever return? Oh, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever near the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie had his dime at the Scully Square station, and he changed for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel Charlie couldn't get off that train. Well, will he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Listen to this. Well, all night long, Charlie rides through the station saying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? Well, will he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she throws Charlie some dumplings as the train comes rumbling through. Well, will he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever near the streets of Boston. He's the man who'll never return. All you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal that the people have to pay and pay? Fight the fare increase, vote for George O'Brien, and get Charlie off the MTA. Well, will he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Well, he's the man who never returned. Thank you. Some tunes.
We'll play some jigs for you guys. We play a lot of Irish music. Some of the music we've played so far, I believe, was Irish. And we're going to play 3 tunes for you. Out on the Ocean was the second tune there.
The Joy of My Life.
Yep. And then The Flywheel. That's the last tune of the 3 tunes. He wrote that tune. It's a very cool tune.
For those musicians out there, what are the keys of those 3 songs?
G, then G with E minor, and then D modal, and then D major for the B part.
We're going to do a little song called The Galway Girl. And it's about a gentleman who met this lovely girl. And they got together. And there was a very sad ending for him.
Classic Irish ending.
Yes. You either are happy or you die and suffer. And that's kind of the Irish tradition. So.
It's been a long voyage, it's nearly o'er.
Rolling boys rolling home.
Our ration ration of rum for a sailor's tour.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
At the sound of the waves rushing under the bow,
Rolling boys, rolling home.
we're heading on back to Portsmouth town.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
We got a fine crew, they're a hardy lot.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
Through the wind and the storms with nary a thought.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
To the lassies on shore when we arrive,
Rolling boys, rolling home.
we'll drink to their good company.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
We'll dance to the jigs of the fiddlers three.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
A trip around the floor with my Marie.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
A tip of the hat to our Captain Bold.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
He's tough but fair, may he grow old.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
And it's one more day and one more night.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
We've given Davy Jones one heck of a fight.
Rolling boys, rolling home.
That was a sea shanty that was commonly used by the men who would operate the sailing ships before engines were invented. So you needed a lot of people to pull on the ropes and pull on the lines to move sails and to pull up the anchor. And so a sea shanty was a way to coordinate many people to work together. And it was often said that the shanty man, the person who led the sea shanty, was worth 10 sailors because he could coordinate the work of all those. Anyway, that was a sea shanty that Ryan Thomson himself wrote back in the great age of sail. And that's the first time it's ever been performed live, and it's exciting to perform it for you here in Beijing. So that was called Fiddlers 3.
Thank you.
So now we're going to do some more Irish tunes. I'll let them introduce them.
The first tune is called Connaughtman's Rambles. It's a place in Ireland, is Connaught. And the second tune is called My Darling Asleep. And the third tune is
Something.
We'll remember it.
yeah,
It's an Irish. It's a
It's an
spooky
Irish
area.
song, I love it.
We know thousands of tunes, and we often find it hard to remember the names of them all. It's very confusing, many of them.
I know what it is. It's the dun. No, it's not the dun. Well,
We'll tell you
We can
afterwards.
play
we'll
it.
tell you afterward. tune is called the Swallowtail.
That's it.
And that's a type of a butterfly.
Oh,
And
we
I-
all know
I don't-
that.
Well, it's a swallowtail butterfly.
How many didn't know that out there? Okay.
We got one. You're a very smart group. Thank you for being honest.
So we'll do another sea shanty now. It's called the Noah's Ark Shanty. If you would like to sing along, the lyrics are quite easy. It's to me way, hey, hey, ya. You can join in when you hear us. In Frisco Bay there were 3 ships to me way, hey, hey, ya. In Frisco Bay there were 3 ships a long time ago. And one of them was Noah's old ark to me way, hey, hey, ya. All covered all over in hickory bark a long time ago. There were 2 animals of every kind to me way, hey, hey, ya. There were 2 animals of every kind a long time ago. But the bull and the cow, they started to row to me way, hey, hey, ya. The bull and the cow, they started for a row a long time ago. Then said old Noah with a crack of his whip to me way, hey, hey, ya. Come stop this row or I'll scuttle the ship a long time ago. But the bull put his horn through the side of the ark to me way, hey, hey, ya. And the little black dog, he started for bark a long time ago. So Noah took the dog, shoved his nose up the hole to me way, hey, hey, ya. And ever since then, dog's nose has been cold a long time ago. And it's a long, long time, and a very long time to me way, hey, hey, ya. It's a long, long time, and a very long time, a long time ago. Belay.
John Rockwell over here.
Thank you. Jim's going to do a song now called The Rambles of Spring.
Yes. Are you having a good time out there? Okay.
They're studying for their chemistry exam.
Yes, okay. Oh, that joke.
Did you get that? Did you
Wait a
understand
minute.
that? Should you be studying for your chemical engineering exam? Should you be on it? Glad you are doing this.
Oh, God. There's a piercing windy breeze blowing through the budding trees, and I button up my coat to keep me warm. Oh, the days are on the mend, and I'm on the road again, with me pillow tucked under in my arm. I'm a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pocket for me bow, and me pillow strings are new, and I've learned to knit too, and I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go. Was happy as a king, and I catch a breath of spring. The grass is green and the winter's end. And when we return again, may our foes turn to friends, and may peace enjoy me with your motherland. I'm a fine held hand and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pockets for me bow, and me fiddle strings are new, and I'm learning to knit too, and I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go. and all, to the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike, and foe and friend. And when we turn again, may our foes turn to friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. I've a fine held hat and a strong pair of roses. I have rosin in me pocket for me blow. And me fiddle strings are new, and I learn a tune or two, and I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. I've a fine held hat and a strong pair of roses. I have rosin in me pocket for me blow. And me fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, and I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go.
Beautiful song about beautiful Ireland. We're going to play for you an American tune called Cripple Creek. Very famous old-time American tune. And the tradition of old-time music comes right from Ireland, which is convenient for us.
See my girl.
of change here.
So, my name is Ryan Thompson. This is my son, Brennish Thompson, playing fiddle. He plays fiddle.
You taught me everything I know.
He plays the violin right-handed. He bows his violin with this hand. I play the violin left-handed. I bow my violin with this hand. Is there anyone in the audience that plays the violin left-handed? Is there anyone that plays right-handed? You of you?
Any violin players? We're a minority.
How many people here are musicians, can play an instrument? Zero? About one?
There's some few people.
One?
That's the same person who put their hand up earlier.
That's good. Very satisfying. But stick with chemical technology. That's good. Better.
So I'm gonna sing a song here for you all. This is an English folk ballad from the perspective of a rabbit being hunted, or rabbits always being hunted. It's called The Hare's Lament.
The 70th year, oh, the morning been beautiful, charming and blue. Turned from my dreams, I lay in waiting, dreamt of sweet water, high rocking old glen with my heart telling ho. I'll go young girl, over crying huntsman and young shoe. Sat in my form, for a view the plains round. I was trembling and shaking, fear of the hound. Seeing no danger appear unto me, I really walked up to the top of Steve's door. My heart beat cold, I go a young girl, over crying huntsmen and young children. Hunted me up, they hunted me down. You won't bother leading me so round. Up came the huntsman, and though the stripe, he says, leave the cat down on the plank from all the pipe. I'm going on girl, oh, crying huntsman and young I'd love to those sportsmen, to bowmen and wood, twinkled the plain with my innocent blood. And I'd go free that cunning king fox, ate up all the chickens, fire hens and game cocks. My heart daddy ho, I come a young girl, oh, crying a huntsman and young as she'll go. Now I'm for dying, no love the crime, for the value of sixpence and error of the mankind. Never to give it, to rob and to steal, all the harm that they guns off the heads off the tail. Rock daddy ho, young girl, oh, the crying huntsman and young she'll go. With my heart daddy ho, I go a young girl, oh, the crying huntsman and young she'll go. Oh, the crying huntsman and young she'll go.
Okay, we have another audience participation. I'd like to explain the math. Who's taking math here? Is anybody taking math? Chemistry?
No math?
No math?
Mathematics?
Mathematics?
I'm looking at
Well, it's
you.
not going to go well in chemistry, I'll tell you that. So we have a part for you. And all you have to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll point again. 1, 2. Now I can tell you the plot. Okay, 1, 2, and then 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2. Then what? 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. All right.
Great.
Hey, right. Yeah.
Thank you. Our next song.
Okay, we're going to do a song called The Wild Rover. I'm going to point you. You're going to get the idea of when to clap. Hopefully. I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold and red star, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, they never. No, they never no more. 1, 2, for I play the wild rover. No, never no more.
Pretty good.
I went into an illness I used to frequent, and I told the lady me was sad. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Said the custom is yours, John, I can have any day. And it's no, they never. No, they never no more. But I play the wild rover. No, never no more. I reached in my pocket, took out sovereign's pride, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke on were only in jest. And it's no, they never. No, they never no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never no more. I'll go home to meet parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft times before, then I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, they never. No, they never no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, they never. No, they never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Great job out there. Great job.
Good job. Good job. This next song is a beautiful song. It's called 10,000 Miles, and it's a beautiful love song. Fare you well, my own true love. Farewell for a while, I'm going away, but I'll return if I go 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles, my own true love. 10,000 miles or more, and the rocks may melt, and the seas may burn, if I no more return. Oh, can't you see that lonesome dove sitting on yon ivy tree? She's weeping for her old true love, just as I weep for mine. So very well, my own true love, stay a while with me, for if I had a friend, you'd be a friend to me. So fare you well, my own true love. Farewell for a while, I'm going away, if I return, I'll go 10,000 miles. Thank you. 10,000 miles.
Huh?
He's checking his high scores.
He's studying for his chemistry exam.
In Salem, Massachusetts, there was a ship called, a schooner called the Fame. And what had happened, the British had surrounded the harbor, and they couldn't fish anymore. So the fishermen decided, I know, let's go rob the British. And they put this schooner together, and they put cannons on it, and they sailed up to Nova Scotia, and a British ship would go by, and they'd go, stick 'em up! And the British never fired back, and they would take all their gold and treasure, and they brought it back. And they figured, well, one time is good, why take a chance? So they sold these schooner to another group of fishermen, and they went up. And they said, stick 'em up. And they came back, and they came back with treasure. This is a story about a schooner out of probably Nova Scotia, and they had the same idea, except they weren't so good at it. It's called Barrett's Privateers. Oh, the year was 1778. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I ever seen, goddamn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, Elson Barrett cried the town, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. But 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make for him the Handel's crew, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the King's birthday we put to sea, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It was 91 days to Montego Bay, pumping like madmen all the way, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the 96th day we sailed again, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a bloody Yankee hove in sight, I cracked 4 pounders, we made to fight, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the Yankee lay down heavy with gold, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. With that crack 4 pounders we've had to fight, with that crack 4 pounders we've started a fight, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. And lest we lay 2 cables away, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. With a crack 4 pounders we'd an awful din, but with 1 fat ball the Yank stove is in, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no shots, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the antelope sloop it choked on its side, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Barrett was smashed like a bowl of eggs, and the main truck cut off both me legs, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Now here I lay my 21st year, I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday, God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.
Jim Murray.
I made it!
That song was called Barrett's Privateers. We're going to do some tunes now, the Boys of Blue Hill, Irish music that you can often hear. Boston and many other cities in the United States, Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, have a large Irish-American population. And as a result, there are a lot of bars, or pubs, as they like to be called. And oftentimes there's music in those pubs, not just on the radio, but sometimes individual musicians have little sessions, is what they're called, where you hear music like this, and it's very satisfying. Those are traditional tunes. No one's exactly sure who wrote a lot of those tunes. And really, the purpose of that music was to provide rhythm and melody for dancing. More and more we see not just dancing to that music, but simple concerts for that music because it's so popular in the United States, which is good for us because I'm a bad dancer. So that's good.
So if you feel like getting up and dance, it's okay by us.
We can start a dance right here on the
that'd be great,
front.
yeah. Would
That'd
you come?
be great.
So those of you who are musicians know about time signatures and the rhythm to songs. I don't think we've done a waltz yet in this set so far. We're about to do a waltz, which is in 3/4 time, and you'll be able to feel that in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's really beautiful. And this is actually a contemporary waltz written by Jay Unger, correct? Jay and Molly Unger?
Yes, in New York.
That's right. It's called the Ashokan Farewell.
You ready to dance now? Don't make me come out there.
There are so many songs about drinking in the Irish tradition, so I don't know why, but
Nothing's wrong with this water, John.
it's important to stay hydrated, that's why. What's this one called, Jim?
I don't know, John. How about all for me grog?
That's right. Now, grog is an unusual word. Grog is used to describe alcoholic beverages, but specifically in the Navy, in the British Navy, it was a mixture of rum and water, if I'm not mistaken, which they would give to the crew to keep them motivated to work on the ships pulling on the sails. So you get grog as a reward. I know it sounds strange, but especially sounds strange explaining to people who've never heard it before. So I hope you enjoy this song.
So you imagine the sailors now saving some of it for a special day. And the next day, taking a little bit more of it and saving it. And then one day, finishing it all in one swoop. This is such of a song. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. My heart spent all me wind, and the lass is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I was wandered. Where are me boots, me noggin, noggin boots? I'll go on for beer and tobacco. All the uppers are worn out, the soles are kicked about, and the heels are looking up a little well. And it's all for me grog, the jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. My
tin, I'm the lassie drinking gin. Across the western oceans I was wandered.
Where is every shark in Argonautica? I'm gone for beer and tobacco. Oh, the collar is so old, the short and low, and the tail is looking up a bit of weather.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. All we spent all me tin, and the lassie drinking gin. Far across the western oceans I was wandered.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. I'm gone for beer and tobacco. I spent all my tin with the lassie drinking gin. Far across the western oceans I was wandered. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog.
It's all for me beer and tobacco.
I spent all my tin
When the lassie drinking gin.
far across the western oceans I was wandered.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. I spent all me tin on the lassie drinking gin. Far across the western oceans I was wandered.
Here's our first song in a minor key. Ireland's history has a lot of emigration, people leaving Ireland. It started in the middle of the 19th century when there was a famine on the potato, which was a major source of food for the poor people in Ireland. So in 1847, called Black 47 by some historians, massive immigration happened from Ireland. In fact, there are many, many more Irish Americans than there are Irish. And so I'm one of them, I'm proud to say. And this song is not related to the famine, but it's related to some of the things that happened to Irish people if they committed a crime when the English were occupying Ireland. You would often be sent far away, often to Australia, or a place, an island called now Tasmania, but it was called Van Diemen's Land back in the 19th century. This is a song called Back Home in Derry. It's about being sent away and missing your home in the north of Ireland, a county called Derry. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. For Australia bound, if we didn't all drown, and the marks of our fetters we carried. In our rusty iron chains we sighed for our wains, and our good wives we left in sorrow. As our mainsails unfurled, our curses we hurled at the English and thoughts of tomorrow. Of the foil said farewell to the soil, as down below decks we were lying. Oh, Doherty screamed, woken out of a dream by a vision of old Robert Ryan. Sunburned cruel as they dished out the gruel, O'Connell came down with a fever. 60 rebels today bound for Botany Bay. How many will meet their receiver? I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. I curse them to hell as our bow on the swell. Our ship danced like a moon in the firelight. White horses rode by as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 12 weeks out to sea, we were now 43, and we buried our comrades each morning. Britain came and years have gone by and I've ended my bond, and my comrades' ghosts are behind me. A rebel I came and I'll die just the same. On the cold winds of night you will find me. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Thank you. I don't wish I was back home. It's so beautiful here in Beijing. It's our second time, my second time here. The Boston Rovers have been here now 5 times, dating back to 2006. So thank you very much for coming to the concert. We really appreciate that.
We're going to play an American tune here that we like. I'm sure at least you somewhere in the middle there will recognize this tune. It's a great tune called Turkey in the Straw.
We have a tradition of dancing in barns. In the winter, when it gets real cold, people get together and they dance in the barns, and this is a tune that we play for dancing.
Wow, the time has gone by so quickly.
What time do you have?
The same.
Okay.
Boy, we thought we'd run out of songs in our set, but we have so many more to do. We've got about 10 minutes left, but we're going to do some songs. Now this one, you can clap along with, but I don't even expect these guys to sing with me. It goes along very quickly, and it keeps getting quicker and quicker and quicker. So pay close attention.
Bring it on.
One of the questions on your chemistry exam is, what did the singer sing on... Hey ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. In that bog there was a hole, a bare hole in a rattling hole, hole in the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Now in that hole there was a tree, rare tree and a rattling tree. Well, a tree in the hole bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. On that tree there was a limb, a rare limb and a rattling limb. Well, a limb on the tree and the tree and the hole in the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. On that limb there was a branch, rare branch and a rattling branch. Well, a branch on the limb and the limb on the tree and the tree and the hole in the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. On that branch there was a twig, a rare twig and a rattling twig. Well, a twig on the branch and the branch on the limb on the tree and the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf and a rattling leaf. Well, a leaf on the twig and the twig on the branch and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that leaf there was a nest, rare nest and a rattling nest. Well, a nest on the leaf and the leaf on the twig and the twig on the branch and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that nest there was an egg, rare egg and a rattling egg. Well, an egg in the nest and the nest and the leaf on the twig and the twig on the branch and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. In that egg there was a bird, rare bird and a rattling bird. But a bird in the egg and the nest and the nest and the leaf on the twig on the branch and the branch on the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that bird there was a wing, a rare wing and a rattling wing. Well, a wing on the feather and the feather on the wing and the wing and the bird and the egg and the nest and the leaf on the twig and the twig on the branch and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that feather there was a wing, a rare wing and a rattling wing and a wing of the bird and the egg and the nest and the leaf on the twig and the twig on the branch and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. On that wing there was a feather, a rare feather and a rattling feather on the wing and the bird and the egg and the nest and the leaf on the twig and the branch and the limb on the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Well, on that feather there was a flea. There was a rare flea and a rattling flea. There was a flea and the feather, wing and the wing and the bird, the egg and the nest and the leaf and the leaf and the twig and the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley. Hey ho, the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley.
John Rockwell.
Thank you. Okay, that's on the test tomorrow. Look out. Are there any oxygen tanks that I could borrow briefly? I need several moles of oxygen. That's my only chemistry.
A few of you got that, I heard that.
That's why I'm a musician. I don't know chemistry very well. Anyway, the band has some good chemistry. I think we have time for one more. I don't know what it's going to be, though. I bet some of you know this song. Some of you may have learned English to parts of this song. sincere thanks to all the people who did the sound and the lights and helped us with the food. And really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for having us.
谢谢。
This song is called Country Road. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And right down the road I get this feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mama, take me home, country roads. Play some nice fiddle. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And right down the road I get this feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads. Thank you very much. We're the Boston Rovers.
Thank you, Beijing.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your perfect performance. Let's give the Boston Rovers a round of applause again. Thank you. 帷幕就要落下了，而美妙的音乐却还响彻我们心中，就让我们记住今晚。今晚的高雅艺术进校园美国波士顿流浪者乐队音乐会到此就圆满结束了，感谢大家的认真聆听，请有秩序退场，谢谢。